Hello everyone, Master 47 here, and welcome to an idea I have. Today I will be showing you all Anyway, I'll be showing you all how to build Looney Bird's mask from my Rock of Fire Explosion animatronics. Now, this is going to be okay, where do I start? First, I know I've been making content and all on YouTube for a little bit, and that this is kind of like my break I decided to take. But I took it a little later than intended. But whatever the reason I stopped making videos, I just wanted this as kind of a filler series, if you will. But a filler series, if you will, on between important, well, not really important points, but points on the channel. Alright, so I've got a few new things I'm going to explain at the end, what's going to be happening on the around the channel. And creeper pineapple. Yes, anyway. But anyway, there is one YouTuber, and I should put him in I'll put him in the description maybe later if I remember. But his name is Foxy Games 2, and he said he was trying to build a replica of my Rock of Fire Explosion. Now, anyone who can use the streams as a guideline, I am impressed by you. But I figure he might need a little help. Other people might want to know how to do this. So if you guys are wanting to build the animatronic masks, that's all I'm going to show you how to build. It's an in-between series. I will show you all how to do that in this short series. It's not really a series, but a short series of videos. So we're going to start down the line with Looney Bird. We're going to go how I built them. So we're going to go Looney Bird, Billy Bob, Mitzi, and so on and so forth. And then, anyway, that's enough for now. So I did write this down. I did a lot of preparation for this, and it was all done last night, so that kind of sucks. Alright, so Looney Bird's mask. Alright, let's see if I got this right. So I have a little chest of what we're going to need, and we need... So if you guys want to build along, feel free to gather what I'm doing. Pause the stream if necessary, but let's get in with it. So we're going to need lime wool, terracotta, yellow concrete, obsidian, magenta wool, and purple terracotta. You need these 6 blocks. Alright, now I did have this is what the end result should look like. Granted, I've only built this thing twice, here and there, and that's about it. So, I'm gonna give this a shot. Who's the YouTuber building up the rock? Creeper Plays. I'll probably send it to you on Snapchat, or I'll put it in the description later if I remember. But if you want it in the description of the video, you're gonna have to remind me, okay? But anyway, I figured they could use a little help. So I'm gonna crack open a drink. Let's hope. Yeah, but you're gonna have to remind me afterwards, Creeper Plays. Anyway, so enough dilly-dally. Let's begin. So you need a certain space if you want, for the size of this mask. If you're doing it in like a building, or in like underground, or anywhere that is enclosed, you need a area that is at least 33 blocks wide, 14 blocks tall, and 6 blocks sort of deep. So that's, yeah. And that's kind of what I figured was the size of the mask. Now, Looney Bird's mask is only 6 blocks, is because of the beak. But anyway, so let's start off. I'm going to do this in layers, and you guys are going to see like what I do here. So if you guys are all ready, I'll begin. So you need a row for the first row, and we're going to do them in rows. So row 1, let's see if I do this. We need 7 obsidian, and I kind of marked out where I'm going to build it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the reason I'm using obsidian, and you guys don't have to use obsidian, you could use black wool, or black concrete, black wool, if you guys think it looks better. We're going to get Five Nights at Chuck E. Cheese rebooted. I was, and I have not played it. I'll address that at the end of the video, don't worry. So stay tuned. Okay, so a row of 7 obsidian. Then you need in front of that a row of 7 concrete. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then in the middle of that, you need a row of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I'm going too fast, everyone in the chat, feel free to either pause or slow me down. Five Nights at Chuck E. Cheese. I do have Five Nights at Chuck E. Cheese rebooted on my PC, and again, I'll address this at the end, so don't worry. Hopefully, we won't be missing anything. Yeah, just a few updates. So now you need 2 rows of 3 concrete. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So if that makes any sense, I hope it does. And then right in the middle, you need 1 block of concrete. Let me just make sure. Yep. I'm still not sure my notes are perfect, but okay. So, if you guys are ready to move on to the second route, you should do a series on it. A series. Mistype, I know. I get what you mean. You'll see. I got big plans, and that will be addressed. Alright, so for our second row, we're going to do a row of 7 obsidian on top of the row that we already have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then nothing else for that row. If you guys want to see a little demo. Anyway, so for row 3, we need 7 obsidian on top of this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You guys know how to count to 7, right? I hope. And then you need a row of, basically copy what you did on the bottom. So 7 yellow, 5 red, oh my god, 5, 2 rows of 3, and then 1. So there we have a good basic shape of a mouth so far. And that's really what all the mouth I did for Looney Bird. Might update it in the future. Okay, so row 4, and you make sure I have this right. Oh boy. Red, yeah. Okay, so we need, I wrote my notes a little odd. So, not on the yellow, no, not on the obsidian. So don't build on the obsidian for now. And I don't think we need to we don't need to anymore. So forget building on the obsidian. On the back row of the beak, the 5 blocks in the middle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you want 5 more yellow concrete on top of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Just see if I have the correct. Yep. And in the middle you want 3 concrete right there. And then you want 2, 1. So 1 and 1 right in the middle. Alright, that was row 4. Is the row design easy for you guys, or I don't know, I might do a different method, but we'll see. Okay, for the 5th row, above, oh lord, I need to figure out how I want to describe this. Alright, so on the 5th row, I'm gonna build the beak part first. So on the 3, on the back here, the 3 middle, you want 1, 2, 3, and then you probably guessed it, 1 in the middle right there. Now we need to mess around with the terracotta a little bit. We're gonna get our feet dirty, or at least our feet wet, in the terracotta territory. So kind of above the obsidian, but 1 block above, right there. Not directly touching the yellow, but sort of. It's the column with obsidian, but it's not touching the yellow. And you want 3 on either side of the 3 yellow in the middle. I forgot a block on the beak. Again, you can Creeper Plays or anyone building this, you guys can pause it if I'm going too fast, or, you know, stop me on chat. Alright, so that is row, I lost count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was row 5. Again, rewind, it does not matter to me. Now, this is the easiest mask. When we get to, like, Beach Bear, and I think Duke wasn't that bad. We shouldn't have too hard of a time on Duke, Rolf, and Beach Bear, because I already built their masks. Alright. So for row 6, we need 5 terracotta, and we're going to start 1 block, so kind of like that. So we're going to start right here. A block up left diagonal to the edge of the last row's terracotta. And we want 1, this counts as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we want 1 yellow to finish off the beak. And then we want the same thing on the other side. So starting on the farthest one away, upright diagonal this time because we're on the opposite side of the mask. We want 1, this counts, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. So that was row 6. Row 7, we're going to start getting a little interesting, and I think... What? 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm doing this right. Yeah, I'm doing this right. Just gotta check the back. By the way, that's what Looney Bird's mask looks like. Yeah, I'm doing this right. Okay. These instructions aren't the clearest. So, starting on the block we just placed to start off the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6th row. On the 7th row, we're gonna start this block right here. This block. Whoa, whoops. This block right here. We're going to start on top of, and we want 1 terracotta. And this time we want a 3 block gap. Yeah, I am doing this right. Then we want 1 terracotta. We want to pull out the lime wool and put 1 lime wool in the middle right there. Alright. We want 1 terracotta and a 3 block gap and another terracotta. And these are going to form the eye sockets. And again, I'm not doing the feathers on the sides of the beak yet, because that would be very confusing. Alright. So that was row 7. For row 8, it is pretty much the same thing. It is exactly the same thing. 1 block, 3 gap, 1 block, lime, terracotta, 3 gap, 1 terracotta. Pretty simple, I hope. I hope it's pretty simple for you guys. I don't know if this is the first time I ever explained how to build something to someone, and oh boy, it's a little tense. Alright, so for row number 9, we're going to get a little different here. It's pretty much the same eye design, so 1 terracotta, 3 block gap, 1 terracotta, but this time you want the lime wool jutting out 1 in the middle. And then terracotta, terracotta. And the eye sockets on Looney Bird are a little bit bigger, but this is because I didn't know about the technology I have now to build Looney Bird. So his eye sockets are 4 high instead of 3, only 3 blocks high. And I did this, so I'm not going to include the eyes or eyelids, or any of the redstone hook 'em up. This is just a plain mask that you can put on if you build your own Looney Bird. This is a not really good design, but it's a base design you can use. Alright, now you want the same thing right on top. Hello! Same thing on top, so 1 3 block gap, 1 terracotta, one lime wool on top of the last one you placed, one terracotta, and then one more terracotta. See Looney Bird starting to... Looks like he has his eyes closed, actually. Yep. So, alright. Now for the final... Oh, no, not the final layer, but I don't know what layer we're on, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're on row 11. Alrighty, so this one's going to be a little more complex. So I'm going to actually start, for row 11, we're going to start on top of this lime wool right here. So you want 3 in the middle, kind of like that. And then with your terracotta, you want on the back layer, 1 either side, and then you want a row of, oh no, crap, sorry, never mind. Directly behind the lime wool, you want a starter of a row. And then you want to make that row 4 blocks long. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And exactly the same on the other side. 2, 3, 4. Alright. Alrighty. So that is Looney Bird's basic head, or that is the face shape right there. Again, Looney Bird's not the most complex character, but he's not the easiest, should I say, character to build. I'm just making sure I have this right. Alright, now all we have to do is worry about this lime wool. So we don't need our terracotta anymore, so you can throw it away. And you can also throw away the yellow concrete and obsidian, if you would so wish to. I'm just going to throw those away at the moment. I'm just going to fix my inventory real quick. We don't need the magenta or purple concrete yet. Or terracotta, sorry. Okay, so on top of these 3 that you just placed, you want another 3. Do I have this right? Yep. You want another 3. And then 1 in the middle of that jutting out. Alright? And you want the same thing right on top of it. Alright. Pretty simple so far, I think. I don't know what you guys are... If you guys are doing good, I hope so. I hope your guys' turn out exactly how mine does. So instead of 3 on this is the final layer right here. I think we're on layer 14. I really need to keep track of the layers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, I was right. So row 14, you want 5 blocks in the middle. So 1, that means 1 block in the middle and then 2 either side of it. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then in the middle, you're going to be famous. Probably not, but probably not. And then you want 1 block in the middle. And that is Looney Bird's head tuft, whatever you want to call it. Alright, simple so far. You guys, is it easy so far for you guys? I hope so. I really do. Alright. Now we're going to worry about feathers. And the feathers are not fun. I will say that. They are the most complicated part of this build for certain. But anyway, you want to go down. When you guys are ready, when you're done with that, you want to come down to the 2, 3, 4. I really don't know which row. I'm sorry, but I don't. The 4th row. And you want to place right here on this block of the beak right here. You want to place a row of 4, or technically 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4th row. You want to place a row of 4 blocks, 4 lime wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. and then you want outwards 2 on the end there. Alright, and you want to do that on both sides, exact same spot. I feel like Bob Ross trying to explain this, just kind of boring commentary, but I do want to make this as easy for you guys at all. And hello, gent. I don't think I said hi, but okay, let me just make sure that is correct. Yep, that is looking right. Okay, so now you want on the 5th row, I believe, you need a row of 3. Join the stream. Oh yeah, Creeper. I've known. It's okay. It's fine. Another thing I need to address at the end. I need to explain that. But on the 5th row, skipping 1 lime wool block, you want 1, 2, 3. You want a row of 3, and then 2 in front of that. So you should have sort of blocky feathers, but that's kind of what I was going for. And then same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Alright, Looney Bird should be looking like this so far. If he isn't, feel free to rewind the stream and see what you guys did wrong. Because I think I'm doing mine right. I hope. Alright, these feathers are not fun. And I'm not even going to lie to you guys. These are the most complex part of the build. But we're going to start on one side. Hopefully I can explain this good enough that you guys will be able to follow along. And I did not write notes on these feathers, so... Okay. So, right here, on this block, so technically 6th row on top of the back corner lime wool block, right here. Starting with the purple terracotta, you want 1 purple terracotta block. Alright. Now, if I'm correct on it, yep. And then up, going up, right diagonal. This is if you're on the right side of Looney Bird's mask, but I'll explain for the left side. For now, we're doing the right side. You want a row up left diagonal, and then you want 2 blocks after that. I think we know your new career, famous. I don't think I'll be famous, but Creeper Plays, you've got a very fulfilling future on YouTube. And Jen, so do you. A lot of people do. It's just if people take the you just need to take the time and. Alright, now up left diagonal. You want another up left diagonal from the last block you placed. Alright, and then you want another 3 blocks on the end of that. I got 87 subscribers. That's pretty good, gent. That is very well. You're almost at 100. Believe me, it's going to hit you before you know it. Trust me. Finally, yeah. Don't worry, gent. When you hit 100, it's going to hit you like a brick, and then you won't know what to do for your 100 subscriber special. Trust me. Yeah, you do have really good content, gent. Anyway, you want 3 blocks in a row following this. 2, 3. Yeah, it don't feel real at all. It really doesn't. Alright, and then down right diagonal on this last block, you only want 1, 2. Alright? So if you guys need a recap, I'm a bit worried. I'm not the type. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine, Jen. If one word, one word's not that bad. Anyway, actually, I missed 1 block real quick. On the end of this 2-row block, you want 1 magenta wool at the very end, and you do not need the green anymore. So just throw it down. Sounds raging. Probably. Okay. Yeah, if 1 word comes out, it's not that bad. But anyway. So for the actual feather, that happened. It happens. I mean, I try to keep myself under control. I mean, I think I do. Tell me about it. And that, oh, that's well. That's real nice, gent. You're doing good. Okay, so we're gonna start from. So, oh yeah, I've seen. Oh, I haven't watched it because I couldn't been able to, but you'll never believe my luck. Come on, really? Anyway, I'm gonna finish this tutorial and then I'll get back. Anyway, so placing blocks on. We want to place blocks on the terracotta now. We're going to start at the very end and work our way in. So on this block right here, we want one block there and one block to the right of it. If this makes any sense, if it doesn't, just watch what I'm doing and hopefully that'll be sufficient for you guys. Okay, so now we're done with this row right now. This is the village. I still have a stronghold. Oh, yeah. I have that on. That's pretty good though. That's pretty good luck. Okay, now on the back of these 2 blocks, you want another 2 magenta wool. All right. So that is it for those last blocks right there. For this. Now, up for these 4 blocks, you want to line them with magenta wool. How to survive. Alright, Minecraft. Abandoned mineshaft. Oh my gosh! Are amethyst shields rare? I'm not sure on that one. I don't. Anyway, so on the further forward 3 blocks here, on the 3 closer to Looney Bird, you want another 3 blocks. So, just on creative, flat world side build. Taco Bell offices, modern. Oh, okay. Apartment. Okay. And then same on the other side. So, this is kind of what we're looking at so far. I'm trying to do a feather. When I originally built this, it was trying to be a feather shape, but that didn't really work out well. Alright. Okay, so starting off here, we want to start with covering all 3 here, and then on the back, only 2, like that. I think I'm doing it. Yeah, I am doing this right. Okay, and then we want 1 more block on the ends closer to the edge. So 1 and 2. And that is it for the feather on the right side. Now I'm going to do the purple feather on the other side. Okay, so same thing, but I'm going to work through it again. So starting with your purple terracotta, 1 block, up left diagonal for a row of 3, up left diagonal for a row of 4, and down left diagonal for a row of 2. And I should just right by other Looney Bird, and I built the mask. Whoops! I built that a little 1 block too far, but not gonna change it. So 1 on the end. Basically, want to cover on the sides like that. Cover all 4. All 4. 3 towards the middle. 3 closer to the beak. Let's just put it that way. Okay, on the edge here, all 3. On the back, only the 2 closer to the outside. 1 on the end. 1 on the end. And ladies and gentlemen, if you hopefully followed this right, and hopefully if I was a good teacher here, your Looney Bird mask should look a little something like these 2. Or at least only 1 of them. Hopefully. And if you did something wrong, feel free to tell me. I'm missing something right. No, I'm not missing anything, okay. I've already stuck in my head. Oh yeah, yes, but anyway, you do have this looking like it is. That means you did it right. The inside should look like that, but it doesn't matter what the inside looks like. Alright, that was, it's gonna do it. For this tutorial, hopefully. Looks creepy by itself. They all look creepy by themselves. What do you mean she's Billy Bob? Don't pick on Billy Bob. Well, they're very creepy by themselves, I will say that. So yeah, that's going to be it for this tutorial. Now I'm going to do some channel announcements and just announcements in general about these tutorials, what I plan to do. Alright, so as I said before, these tutorials are going to be a countdown and sort of filler in between series. I will be starting another series once we've gotten past Rolf's Mask. I might do like a birthday bird tutorial, maybe a sun and moon maybe tutorial. Definitely not the rocket fire explosion sign, because that took too long to do. I'll probably do a choo-choo and Antioch tutorial, and then Rolf will probably end us off there. But anyway, just some announcements by this. When we finish Rolf, a new series is going to begin the day after, maybe a day or two after that, because who knows, I might be busy. It looks sick. Thank you. Oh, yeah, group plays. You never did see the end result, have you? Or I don't know if you have. If you haven't, just say something. But anyway, so for this series, for sure, I will not be having anyone else join me in these tutorials, as I do not see a need for another person. I will also not be playing the music for reasons that... Oh yeah, group plays. I'll just show you the end result. I will not be playing music, as you guys may not be able to hear me as well, or may not be able to hear one or the other. And it's not a main building the rocket fire explosion series. Yeah, group plays. There's the whole thing. Let's just see if I can't get that applause sign in there. Anyway, yeah, so I will not have anybody joining me, no music for this series, so sorry about that, Deadbird, but Heartaches is not going to be in this series. I will not be doing tutorials on how to build the full animatronics. Love the amount of detail. Thank you. I will not be doing tutorials on the full animatronics, although I think the masks are good enough for a tutorial to do. I think that's about it for this series. So just channel updates and all that. I am trying to figure out how... Well, I have figured out how to record PC games, and I will be doing so once I've gotten a mic and a headset, or just a headset in general for PC. And then I'll be able to do some PC games, so that's a good thing to look forward to. I am grinding in Car Mechanic Simulator, so I did want to take a break on that series, regardless. Hitman will be continuing, although I'm not sure many people watch that series. Just thought I'd throw it out there. But yeah, this is kind of a filler series, so we got a bunch of stuff coming along the way. A few things I need to end. GTA, I'm gonna continue probably right after this, if not probably tomorrow. Yada yada yada. Yeah. So I hope this helps anyone who is trying to build. I hope this series helps to you guys if you need help with an animatronic. I hope this will help you with the mask situation, or at least what I did for the mask. Or if you just want to build it, putting it in like a museum, or like a I hit a weird button. If you just want to put it in like a museum or an underground enclosure, just make sure you follow the space guidelines. But anyway, that's going to do it for this episode, or this video, this tutorial. I hope you all enjoyed and found it relatively simple to follow. If not, please feel free to tell me at any time. But other than that, I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial. I hope it helped people, helps. And I'll see you next time where we will be building Billy Bob's mask. So hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Bye! I should probably go over to Looney Bird. Bye!